Would you guys like to learn how to make turkey lettuce cups? I think you would.
It's your lucky day.
Don't be intimidated by all these ingredients out here. Mara's gonna run through this simple recipe with you guys. It's delicious, it's easy, it's very healthy.
And it's really fast. But because we don't buy a store-bought flavoring of any kind, it looks like a lot of ingredients to make our sauce from scratch, but it's still very simple.
Yeah, don't get scared, okay? It's just food.
Don't be intimidated.
We'll have all the measurements for you.
Once you just prep out your stuff, it's...
So get stoked. Let's make this delicious dish. You're gonna love it.
He just hangs out to eat it at the end.
Yeah, I like to hide behind the camera and just eat the food at the end if you haven't noticed.
The best part about this dinner is it cooks all in just one pan. So the main ingredient today is ground dark turkey, and we're just using a pound here, but you can actually substitute any meat you want. You could use ground beef, you could use ground pork, ground chicken, whatever you prefer. We just had a lot of clients that really liked ground turkey, and so that's what we did. And I think that's the most popular one in most of the restaurants. This dish is a quick fire recipe, and that means you have to have all your ingredients mise en place out and ready. All right, what that really means is this is gonna cook super duper fast. If you don't have all your ingredients ready, it will be a disaster. So we're just gonna prep everything out, measure it all, get it all ready, and we'll be aces. Let me show you now what I've already prepped ahead of time so that you can do that for your recipe. So we've got 1 pound of ground dark turkey here. We've got 1 can of water chestnuts here that I've just kind of julienne / chopped. 1/3 cup of sliced green onions. I have 2 medium-sized carrots that I've julienned. This handy tool is making a reappearance. This tool works just like a peeler, but it gives you this nice julienne shape. I really like doing the carrots this way because it kind of blends well in with all the ground meat, but then it also gives you this really nice texture. I have 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame seeds. I have 3 cloves of minced garlic, and then I just have 1 tablespoon of minced ginger. And here we have our lettuce cups, and tonight we're using butter lettuce. I'm gonna go ahead and move all of these items aside, and then we're gonna start working on our sauce. First, I just wanna list off the ingredients that we'll need and the measurements for that, and then really it's just dump into a bowl and mix it up. First thing we're gonna need is 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, but you can substitute tamari or coconut aminos and it works just as well. 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar, and I always choose rice wine vinegar that has no sugar in it. 3 tablespoons of toasted sesame oil. 1/2 teaspoon of sambal chili paste, but you can add more if you like it spicy like we do. Just a good starting point. 1.5 teaspoons of good raw honey, and 1 lime, and we're gonna use the zest and the juice for this recipe. Okay, now we're just gonna put it all together in the bowl. That's it, the sauce is ready to go. All right, we've got our saute pan heating up on medium-high heat, and we're gonna go ahead and add a tablespoon of olive oil, and we're gonna saute the turkey. We're gonna go in with a teaspoon of salt to just go ahead and season the turkey. As it's cooking, I'm just continuing to kind of chop up the turkey so that it stays nice and kind of small, so that it's a nice, even consistency throughout. Once the turkey is about 3/4 of the way cooked, we're gonna start adding a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and add the water chestnuts now. Just get those stirred around and mixed in. All right, I'm gonna make a little well here in the middle. Get some of that juice in here. And I'm gonna add the garlic. And I'm gonna add the ginger now. And we're just trying to get that little bit of sharpness off of both these ingredients. So it's just gonna kind of simmer in that turkey juice for just a minute. Oh, it smells so good. The garlic and ginger smells incredible. Get it incorporated. And now it's time for the sauce. So you can see how the liquid is just starting to reduce a little bit, and that's what we want. We want a little bit of sauce, but we mostly want it to really coat the turkey so that it has a lot of really like strong flavor. We're ready to just go ahead and turn off the heat, and we're gonna add our remaining ingredients. I'm getting a steam facial. So we wanna go ahead and add our carrots, and that's gonna give us a lot of color. We're gonna add the green onions, and it's gonna like pop and bring everything to life. As you can tell, there's still a lot of residual heat going on here because we just turned off the heat, but we left it on the burner. So that's gonna allow these carrots to go from raw to just slightly cooked. And so they'll still have a great texture to them. They won't be mushy, they'll have a nice bite still, but they'll be cooked enough. Just toss them in. Just folding them in to get all that heat onto them from the turkey and the sauce. We're gonna sprinkle in the sesame seeds, almost all of the green onions. So I've added almost all of that 1/3 cup of green onions, but I just wanna reserve a little bit for garnish for the lettuce cups. This is perfect. It smells so good. You can smell the sesame, the soy sauce, everything just, it's incredible. Now at this point, we're gonna just go ahead and load it up on our lettuce cups. These look incredible. We're just gonna add a little bit of green onions for garnish and some sesame seeds. And they're ready to eat. Whew.
Well, I did absolutely nothing, but I will eat these quite happily. Give it up for Mara.
And my new steam facial, turkey steam facial. It's the newest craze.
Cheers, guys. Let's try these out. I'm gonna add a little sriracha.
We like them a little extra spicy, so I wanted to show you guys the recipe as is. However, a little kick is pretty nice. These are amazing.
Those are terrific.
The silence means it's delicious.
Yeah. We're done, folks.
Make these for your next dinner party. Make them for your family. But if you want to have this as an entree, I would suggest adding a little bit of rice, and it would just take it to a whole nother level.
And a lot of the times we just make this filling and we keep it in our fridge, and you can just heat it up like a day later, and like you got some lettuce cups and just
ready to go.
It's like a veggie taco, dude.
Or you can make a bowl. So if you have the same mixture, you can make more of like a rice bowl later in the week, which is really nice. So I actually like to put the rice down, put this mixture on top, and then maybe some fresh cabbage and cilantro. It's
some kimchi.
Amazing. Yes. Yes, you're talking now. Oh my gosh.
Kimchi is my spirit animal, by the way.
He's not lying. He literally eats it straight. He's a freak of nature.
We just want you guys to eat good, okay? That's really
This is healthy, it's delicious, it's fast. It's gonna be an easy weeknight meal. I can't wait for you guys to try it. Let us know how you liked it. Comment. If you want someone to make it for you, share the recipe.
Yeah. Peace and love, guys. Have a great week, and